Good afternoon, traders. This is Tony D from the easyMarkets dealing room in Sydney. We have a little update for you on some of the nice price action overnight, actually. We got a solid rally in the stock market, broken above that 24.6. We're talking about this level yesterday. Another 150 points to 200 points higher on the day. And this has led to risk-on rallies. Continuing to be the main theme in the market. Now, you didn't get too much of the pound and euro continuing. You actually got a little bit of profit taking from fresh highs in Europe. And this is normal in any sort of rally that you do get profit taking. It did take out fresh levels though, so that is probably why you did see the profit taking come in. It's important that we do get back on track relatively quickly in this rally. If it was to move back below 142, that would be very concerning in the short term. But there's no reason to suspect that it's going to be the case until proven that way. It's just something to be keeping an eye on if you are long in the market. Same with the euro. Buying on dips does seem the preferred way to play. Dollar index had a bounce as well. Small bounce, but it's struggling to hold its gains coming into Asia. Most of the dollar gains are coming through on the dollar yen, which is enjoying finally some respect and correlation with the risk on rally, and the dollar yen rally is also being expressed via pound yen and euro yen. So if you haven't traded euro yen and pound yen for a while, you can see them in nice uptrends as well, and they're looking like they can break some fresh levels later in the day with some nice impulsive moves here in the start of Asia. And that's what you want to look for. In terms of the Aussie-Kiwi rally we were watching from 105, struggling here so far to get past the 106 level. If we can get past there, we can start to look higher a bit more aggressively. But you know, just looking at the chart without knowing that the 105 level is such a big level, by going to the weekly or the monthly, then it is hard to know that, you know, we're not in a downtrend still. So you know, the bulls still have to do a little bit of work. I would say a hold and close above 106.50 would give me a little bit of more confidence that we are on the way back towards 108, 110. But in the very, very short term, just got to get past that 106 level, and then we can get more attention on the trade as well. Now, how's that trade working? Coming through from not so much Aussie dollar strength, but it's coming through from Kiwi dollar weakness, and Kiwi dollar's pulled back from testing 74 down to 73. It still has a fair bit of room here to go lower if it wants to without even breaking its uptrend. So this is pretty choppy trading, and you know, this is the main way that you get Aussie Kiwi strength is from Kiwi underperformance. So Aussie goes up 0.2 and the Kiwi goes up, you know, 0.1, and Aussie Kiwi goes up 0.1. And that's sort of it's a game of small. It's a battle. It's a war of small gains. Yeah, so battle's a battle. You just win small, and the trend changes, and the market grabs a hold of it, and we take ourselves back up towards 108, which is done multiple times in the past few years. So it's a trade which makes a lot of sense if you've been watching. Timing-wise, there's no real reason for it to be down here. And there's the constant sort of expression that, you know, thought that it is going to go higher at some point. So when it does go higher, then it's very easy to get bigger players involved in this play. If you're looking at Bitcoin, then it's also struggling to hold some of that gains that we've seen in last week, but it's not, you know, it's not falling away from us too quickly. Some expectation that we will test 7,500 before going higher, but also just a sharp straight rally would be nice as well to get traders a little bit more focused on Bitcoin, as a lot of the buying and a lot of excitement in cryptos comes from the rally mode rather than sideways mode. Alright, if you want to have a chat with a dealer about particular pairs in terms of the main story that you want to be watching going forward, just keep an eye on the stock market and the US earnings, which have all been solid, but have a look at the Aussie dollar in terms of the Aussie Kiwi and Aussie yen. Tomorrow is the unemployment numbers, and they've been for 17 straight months, been very solid. So we'll see if that continues. If that does, it's definitely not going to hamper any potential recoveries in the Aussie, as China and US trade fears and worries and Syria worries have all died down and stocks have rallied. Aussie's been left behind a little bit. Could easily go back to where it was, and where it was closer to 80 than 77. Cheers.